some goddamn dope, some of them THC dog drops. Them shits don't roll off.
And what time Darrell said he coming? At 7:30?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh, well. He might be sitting here looking crazy. He must can't get out. Ouch.
Hey, y'all, guess what? We back. She can't hear that we back.
No.
Because she been gone for so long. We've been gone for so long. But we back. We in this thing. You know what I'm talking about? And we don't even know what we're going to talk about today. We don't know what we're going to talk about today. We don't know what we're going to do today. But motherfuckers been asking where the fuck we been. And so.
Life been lifing.
We here. You know what I'm talking about? This is He's Married, She's Single. We are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We'll go back to Instagram next time. Yeah, because this is going to be the next to the last time that we use this platform. Because these motherfuckers want $300 more to utilize this. $300 more.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? So, with that being said, this is gonna be the next to the last time we do it because this expires on the 20th. You know what I'm talking about? You just had a birthday.
I did.
What did you do for your birthday?
I went to Vegas.
And how did you enjoy yourself?
I had a lot of fun. Vegas owes me nothing.
You know, I'm supposed to go to Vegas in April. Supposed to go to Vegas in April. And then I'm going to New Orleans in February for Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to that. I've never been to Vegas before.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
If you go by the Rio, one of the bushes in the front of the casino, I left my mark there.
I'm scared to ask how the fuck you left your mark at the casino in Vegas.
Well, let's just say that I had to get out that Uber real fast, and I threw up all in the bushes. And that was after we made it there.
See, that's a goddamn shit.
We got there at 10:03 a.m. and yeah, I guess I was a little lit by
well, you know.
It was before 5 o'clock because we were headed to the strip, and I couldn't even make it in the Uber. She hit that corner so fast to get me out that car.
Because if you throw up in that motherfucker, they're gonna tax the shit out your ass. If you throw up in, I used to drive for Uber.
Okay.
And if you throw up in that bitch, they're gonna tax the shit out you.
I believe it.
And I have 2 stories about me driving for Uber that are fucking hilarious. I don't know if I ever told you those stories before. The first time, my very first ever Uber ride, right? I get to, is that Midtown? Wherever the Gold Room is. That's Midtown?
I think so.
Okay.
Downtown, Midtown, all of that.
Yeah, all that shit run together, right?
Yep.
So I get to the Gold Room and I pick up this old white man and a young black woman. It's 3 a.m.
Right.
Okay. It's 3 a.m. and the motherfucker was like, hey, take us to Chili's. We hungry. I'm like, sir, Chili's is not open at 3 a.m. Well, take me wherever I can get me something to eat. I said, well, there's Crystals down the street. Good. I love those Crystals, brother. For the rest of the day, my name was Brother. Just like Hulk Hogan.
So was he drunk?
Yeah, he fucked up.
Okay.
Right? So we pull up to the drive-thru. When we get in the drive-thru, this dude says to the person at the window, he says, give me the 12 sack of Crystals. He gives the girl $100 bill. The girl gives the $100 bill to the cashier, and the cashier says, "I don't have change for a $100 bill at 3 a.m."
Right.
He says, "I don't give a fuck. Just give me the goddamn crystal burgers." And the man said,
wow.
"I can keep the change." "Yeah, you can keep the change. Just give me the fucking burger." He said, "Oh, hey, pull up right quick so I can make them fresh for you." So we pull up. I'm in the driver's seat. The girl behind me and the old dude is right here, right? The dude said, "Hey, brother, you know something about these women? Let me tell you something about women."
Oh, wow.
They got 2 of these. And he reached over and he pulled both her titties out.
Oh.
He said, "When you get to be my age, you have to start early." Start early? What the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
So he over there rubbing on the titties.
Oh.
Right. While we waiting on the food, I'm like, okay, he just rubbing on the titties. It is what it is, right?
Right.
A couple of minutes go by, I hear some shit going on in the back seat. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? This dude done pulled he done unzipped his pants, and he done got his pants around his ankles, and she got her goddamn hands on his meat in my car.
What?
I said, "Man, you can't do that in my car." He said, "Man, if by the time we get to where we going, it's gonna be over with anyway."
What?
Right? So I'm like, "Bro, you can't do this in my car." So she was like, "Well, just wait a minute, Daddy. We can take care of it."
Daddy, wait a minute. Wait, where did the woman come from?
The girl was in the back seat with him.
Oh, okay. So they got in together.
They got in together.
Okay,
right?
Okay. I'm here now.
So
I'm here for it.
We get the little crystal burgers or whatever. He tried to make me take one. I'm like, "I don't want one. Get you one of these, brother." I'm like, I grabbed it and I just set it down. It's 3 a.m. You don't eat crystals at fucking 3 a.m.
No, you don't.
Fuck your shit up, right?
Correct.
We pull up to this nice ass high rise. When you pull into the garage, the shit was so gangster. You get up to almost to the top, and you pull into an elevator. The elevator brings your car up to your penthouse.
Oh, okay. So he had a little money.
I come to find out, I see this motherfucker 2 or 3 weeks later on TV.
Oh, wow.
He is not Arthur Blank, but he's an executive that works for the Falcons.
Okay.
And I'm like, this the motherfucker that had his meat out in the backseat of my car with the young black lady.
Oh, you know she was a black lady.
Yeah, she was a little black thing. She had some pretty titties too, though. That means I saw him. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
But I thought you told him you couldn't.
I told him he couldn't be doing this shit with his pants down.
Oh.
When he pulled her titties out, he was just rubbing on titties. I'm like, oh, you know, who am I to? Why I'm gonna look at free titties? Who not gonna look at free titties?
Y'all.
Who not gonna look at free titties?
As he said earlier, we are back, and I showed. You know what? You give your wife a run for her money some days, don't you?
Those free titties too.
Lord have mercy.
I'm just saying, who not gonna look at free titties? So that's the first time, right? Okay. I mean, the first one, right? The second one, I put these motherfuckers out of my car on 285.
Right.
I put them out. We go to in Edgewood. There's a bar that's called the Church. That's the name of the
okay,
bar.
Yeah, I'm not going to that bar.
Right. There's about, I've been inside the church, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Upstairs at the church, they have a ping pong little table or whatever. And I usually go up there because I'm pretty good with the ping pong. I be beating motherfuckers' ass on that shit, right? I'm really good at that.
Oh, okay.
Right. But I go pick these motherfuckers up at the church. And while we at the church, there was a young white man and a young white woman, right? They get in the car. They and that motherfucker kissing and shit, right?
Okay.
They kissing and shit. I mean, passionately kissing.
Wait. Who? A man and what?
A man, a white man and a white woman.
Okay.
They passionately kissing in the backseat of the car.
Okay.
So much so that you just hear the sounds of spit swapping.
Oh, gross.
Right? You hear that shit. So I'm like, okay, let me just turn the goddamn radio up. I'm turning the goddamn radio up. It seemed like the louder the radio go, the louder the spit get.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? And the next thing I know, I hear like the sound of macaroni being stirred.
You lying.
No bullshit.
In your car?
In my car. So I look in the back, I look in the rearview mirror. He's still on his side of the car. She's still on his side of the car. But he's sitting there fingering, like aggressively fingering the shit out this motherfucker, right? And I'm like, bro, you gonna fuck your cuticles up. You know what I'm saying? Like you too rough with the shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I asked them to stop. They wouldn't stop.
Okay.
I asked them to stop again. They wouldn't stop. I pulled the motherfucker over on 285 and let the motherfucker's ass out right there.
Oh, wow.
Let their ass out right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was that.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you know if you do go to Vegas. Yeah, don't be like me.
Well, you know, I don't plan on it because
you don't drink.
Most people, when they throw up because they drink, right?
Yeah,
because they.
And see, you know, I don't really drink like that. I'll have like a margarita, or you know, it has to be a mixed drink. However, I did that, but I also had a couple of edibles.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have me one.
I actually had a couple of those because I didn't feel the first one, and then I was like, I gotta feel the second. Like, what is going on?
That's what y'all.
I mean, it was my birthday.
That's what y'all be fucking up at. When y'all get one, you got to eat that one and let that bitch sit for about an hour. Because you'll sit there and let that bitch sit for about 20 minutes. Oh, this motherfucker ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me pop another one. And that 20 minutes then kicked in, and then another motherfucker that you done took before then to kick in again. Man, come on now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh Lord, I can't reach. Look, this is what he just took. It's edible that I actually brought back from Vegas. And
you can taste it in.
Oh yeah, you can smell it as well. That was like one of our first stops in Vegas. It was actually to the dispensary. Now I don't smoke. Let me put that out there. I don't smoke. However, I will partake in a edible from time to time.
This got an aftertaste too. Yeah.
And
this got an aftertaste.
Like I said, it was my birthday. It was a girls' trip. Birthday. We had a ball. Vegas owes us nothing.
Yeah.
And you know,
so did y'all stay on the strip?
No, actually, when I go, you know, I'm funny like that. I don't like that big crowd. So I actually always end up staying. I always say, oh, I'm going to stay here and whatever on the strip. But I ended up staying where I always stay in Palms Place, which it looks out amongst the strip. Yeah. And they actually have 3 hotels. They have the Palms, which is regular hotel rooms. Then they have Palms Place, which is suites.
Okay.
And, you know, people with a little money go there.
Yeah, a little change.
And then they also have the Palms Fantasy, which is for like NBA players, like people with.
Oh, no, I can't go there.
Yeah, like if I go there, I'm probably going to be working there, making a bed. You know, I don't know.
I can't go there.
But however.
I might go there, you know what I'm saying, and find me some of these goddamn, you know, girl groups that be going to them places and go out there and slang a little meat. You might as well make a little money while you're on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Slang a little bit of meat. I ain't got to slang a whole lot, just a little bit of meat.
See, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready for this. You got to ease me into this. We've been on hiatus for a while because, you know, we had to take a break because like, you know, TV shows, we had to do our season finale. And then, you know, we had to leave y'all hanging for a while so that you all can come back and you miss us.
And I'm here with shit. You know what I'm saying?
So clearly y'all missed us. And besides that, we had a little other things going on, of course. Family life. But we're back. We're here.
Yeah, you know, and that's shit, you know what? And that's how you know I've been fucking up because we ain't been here in a while. I ain't goddamn turned my volume down. I'm fucking up.
I was like, what in the world? But and you know, Sometimes we would do the podcast at that restaurant, the little sports bar. Child.
So we might as well get into it, right?
The reason we're not there now is because sis was foul.
Okay, so boom, let's talk about it, right? All right. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we appreciate that. She said she's glad to see all, us back.
Hey.
So, and this young lady, I went to college with her or whatever. She lives locally. She lives in the same city that you live in. Right?
Okay.
And so, I invited her to come to the restaurant, right?
Uh-huh.
And she said she was gonna come or whatever. And there's a couple of other people that live here that I went to college with. So we was just trying to get the timing together so that all of us collectively can go to the restaurant and just live college life or whatever, all over again.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact days of the week, so we just gonna make shit up, right? On Tuesday, her name is Julie. And what's funny is Julie is a friend of mine on Facebook, so she probably gonna see this, but
was it Tuesday?
No, I'm just making it up.
Because I know it wasn't Tuesday because I'm off on Tuesdays, remember?
Right.
You called me
while you was out on the round.
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
No.
Let's say it was Monday.
Yeah, it was one of them days.
On Monday, she's driving. She gets pulled over. When she gets pulled over, the police were like, okay, the reason I pulled you over was because your tag is expired, but you also have a warrant out for your arrest. She was like, what the fuck? For me? She has a warrant out for her arrest because it was called theft of services. Mm-hmm. So essentially, she had been paying the people that she got working for her at the restaurant. So much so, some of these people, more me than you, but some of these, because these motherfuckers see me on a regular basis, right?
Yeah, they did.
I have a rapport with not just her, but with a lot of the people that work there, especially the waitresses. There's a waitress, there's a hostess that's there, and a waitress. One of the waitresses, come to find out, she's like 20 years old. The little 20-year-old white girl
who had the big.
Oh, no, the 20-year-old white girl. She's straight up and down.
Then the bartender. Excuse me, because I don't know their names, and
I don't know their names.
And he would go more than me,
right?
And Silas has nicknames for people, so I can only remember what he would tell me about.
Yeah, and then the bartender with the big ass titties.
See,
you know what I'm talking about? And then the other little waitress with all the tattoos, you know what I'm saying? Ink girl, you know what I'm saying? And so,
wait, what?
Ink girl, the one with all the tattoos and shit, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, she got arrested, right? So she go to jail, and she gets out of jail. She makes bail or whatever. It was a misdemeanor, but it was protocol that they had to arrest her. She left some shit in jail. So she goes up to the jail 2 days later. And when she goes up there 2 days later, some other people have pressed charges for the same thing. So she gets arrested while she's trying to go and reclaim her shit. Right? And what's crazy is, a lot of the times with news stories and stuff, you always be waiting on the people to come with the body cam footage. This body cam footage come out the same day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody is eating up the body cam footage from Monday, and then Wednesday they got to eat that shit up. And in the process of eating that shit up, you also come to find out that this lady has allegedly been stealing money from another company to the tune of $5 million.
I think it was 5.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
And wasn't it in Florida?
In Florida.
Okay.
Right? This is other shit you ain't got caught up on, because I was they still doing the shit, right?
Yeah, I heard she got arrested in Florida.
She got arrested in Florida, and they are trying to extradite her back to Georgia.
Yeah.
But she waived the extradition, and so she's trying to avoid having to come back here.
And she was actually on Fox 5 News.
Not only on Fox 5 News, she was on what's that, Channel 2 News?
Yeah.
She made it to NBC Nightly News. That's nationwide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But she kept bothering us about doing the podcast, and she was going to pay us and blah, blah, blah. But see, what she does not know,
come on,
that I ain't the one.
Come on.
Because this high yellow heifer,
you know, and it's
don't play about her money.
It's crazy because
I would have knocked over all that shit about my money.
Look here, she asked, was the bar still up? And let me tell you something.
No.
Not only is it not open, that bar was attached to a restaurant that was there. So the restaurant is closed, the bar is closed, and she owned a coffee shop that was in the square that's closed.
Honey, she just had businesses everywhere with that $5.5 million that she stole from the other company.
From the other people, right? Now, here's the other part that I will say this. I will give her credit where credit is due. She put a lot of money into revitalizing those buildings. Mm-hmm. But
she just didn't want to pay her employees.
Not only did she not pay the employees, right? If you look at the news articles, she didn't sell her business because of the shit. She didn't close her business because of the shit. She was kicked out because she wasn't paying the rent on the building.
Oh yeah, she hadn't paid and it was a long time.
And so what's crazy is, I'm not telling nobody how to do shit. But what I am saying is, if I'm gonna steal $5 million, I'm gonna pay for that building outright. Right?
Sweetheart, if I done stole $5.5 million,
the other part is
I'm not gonna be here.
That's the other part. If I'm stealing $5 million, you think I'm gonna be on the outskirts of Atlanta? you on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Let me tell y'all something. I am from Decatur. I grew up in the hood. We all know when you steal, you get gone.
You disappear. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't tell nobody where you going.
She asked, was she on drugs or where all the money? So here's the other part,
right? Her husband looked like he was, but you ain't heard that from me.
You know what? You know what I'm saying? So
they look like trash.
You know, hey, you know what though?
She didn't, but
that's what I'm saying, because she was all right.
She actually looked like she had business about herself.
Right. She she has some titties on her too. Right.
You know what?
She has some titties on her too. She's a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? She's a pretty girl. And the weird thing.
The lady in Porterdale. And then somebody knock?
No, that's the Iceman.
Oh, damn.
Yes. The same husband that named the drinks on the menu based on the divorce. Yes, that's the same one. So what happened was there was a divorce that was taking place or whatever. That was a separation. And there was a restraining order that was put in place, right? And so when they got pulled over for the expired tag, he was driving. She was in the passenger seat. She got arrested because she had warrants. He got arrested because he was supposed to be a certain amount of feet away from her, right? Mm-hmm. Because of the restraining order. But what happened, let her tell it, allegedly, was that they put in some paperwork because this divorce thing took place in Henry County.
Okay.
And so they had to go to Henry County to get the paperwork to say that, they're going to get rid of that whole restraining order. But Henry County don't have that paperwork.
Correct.
So she got caught lying about that, which is why they were together. And so.
Wait, and the crazy thing was every time she bailed out.
Yeah, she got out. You know what I'm saying?
She would bail out. They would give her things. And then they would tell her, "Oh, we have to arrest you again.
We got to arrest you."
She didn't even make it to the Uber.
Yeah, because listen, the shit that was so gangster about it was she took a Uber to the jail to pick up her shit. This is all on the video cam. The video cam footage is all over Facebook. And so the police officer straight up told her, he said, look, here go your stuff, but I could keep it because you're getting locked up again. For what? For the same thing. I got 2 more people that have pressed charges. She said, and this is the funny shit. She said, well, can't you just wait until all of those charges come together and then arrest me one time? Because I don't want to have to keep coming back to get arrested and keep coming back and getting arrested. And I'm like, okay. And then so the dude, the police officer, like, is that your ride out there? She said, yeah, that's my Uber. He getting ready to take me home because my kids at home. The police officer said, you know what? Because you're not going nowhere. Let me go out here and tell your Uber you can leave. Let me go out here and tell your Uber you can leave. You heard me? I was like, yo.
That was insanity.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. So we had been in conversation, right, about us potentially coming back up there to, you know, do the episodes from up there again. Because the truth of the matter is, if you really think about it, she wasn't really making that much money, because a lot of the times when we go up there and we do a show, we bring people that's going to spend money.
Correct.
So it's going to be beneficial for us to do the thing from there, and it's going to be beneficial to her because everybody that come with us to go up there, they're going to order at least some goddamn
food, some drinks,
you know, something. Yeah.
Because honestly, the food wasn't that great.
You know,
I'm gonna just keep it 100. It was not. I was not impressed, mind you. I like to eat,
you know, and see, you know, and the thing about it is,
now the corn was busting.
Yeah, the corn was good,
but they didn't have it all the time, so that defeated the purpose for me because I didn't want the wings.
I didn't want the old wings. When they changed to the new wings, the wing that they had for like the what was that? The dollar wings on them wings was better than the wings that they had when they first came in. And then they changed up they just changed the menu up.
Let me tell you something. Last time we went, I was prepared to go in that kitchen and really cook for them because bruh, I was like, yo, I'm about to pay y'all for this and I cook better than this.
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
And the bad thing is I don't even like to cook. Like I cook. My grandma taught me. So I cook. And my wings were better than that. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm ready to go in here and throw some frying pans together.
Right. And you know, the thing that I think that a lot of restaurants in Atlanta really suffer from is they focus so much on the ambiance of the place and don't focus on the food. Right.
Correct.
Now, there's another place. I know you probably been there. Little Italy. It's over
no. I wasn't volunteering to cook for everybody. I was going to cook my own plate. Oh, let me clear that up right quick. You know what I'm talking about? No. Yeah. I cook once in a blue moon now. My kids are grown. So, hey, you want to know what they have for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
They got. What is that? Hamburger helper, the stroganoff with some broccoli on the side.
Let me tell you this real quick. Sometimes you have to know the right person that you spending your time with you in a relationship with, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife and my daughter are trying to get out the country right now, King.
I know.
Right?
Poor Zoe.
But before my wife left, she got in that goddamn kitchen and she cooked a whole week's worth of food.
Oh, she's a good wife.
So that I don't have to worry about that shit.
Ain't that sweet?
She cooked a whole week's worth of food.
One day I'm gonna do that for my other half. I just gotta stop being so damn mean.
Well.
No, but honestly, I don't even think I'm mean. Since, you know, we're here for relationships.
Okay.
Honestly, I just don't. Let's say, I don't know if the other ladies are like me. Sometimes I just don't be feeling it. And I have gotten so accustomed to my peace The minute I see something I don't like, or
no,
I feel like it's some bull somewhere, that's when I go ghost. I have ghosted more men than a little bit. And I have to admit that. I have to admit it.
I can believe that.
One of my guy friends told me, and what I mean by guy friends, he's like my homeboy, like nothing else.
Right.
He told me, he said, Tanika, I thought us men were bad. You worse than we are. I don't agree with that. I just don't want to be bothered sometimes.
This is what I think.
I bet you about to.
This is what I think. I think that you want companionship, but sometimes your want for companionship falls to the wayside to your need for being alone. And what I mean by that is you want your own fucking space.
I do. I like my own space.
You want your own fucking space.
But I also want to be loved on too.
Yeah, but see, and that's
and then if you love on me too long, then I'm like, bro, get away.
See, that's
but then when you get away, I'm gonna be mad.
See what I'm saying?
And then I want you to come back. But then I don't.
Somebody right here says, sister, you just done with all the BS, but you are a handful. You know who this is?
Yes, I do.
Well, there you go, right?
I know I'm a handful. I am. I know I am. Definitely.
And so
it takes a strong man to deal with me.
You have to find the right compromise of like having your you time and then having your companionship time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm like Jodeci right now. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for somebody.
This nigga here. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. This nigga here.
No. Honestly, I okay, like even it's a lot of ladies out here. I know because the dating pool we have discussed a while back is like mud. Okay, so like I was dating someone and this was last when we did our first little season or whatever. Okay. Remember I told you, and it was like push pull whatever else. Well, honey, let me put the lowdown on this. This is a story. So you know, like I said, I'll ghost you or whatever. Or if I feel like there's no effort there, and I'm not saying that you have to reach out to call me every day, but you need to put some effort into it because I'm stubborn. I'm not going to call you. If I feel like you're pushing, like you're wanting me to chase you, I'm not going to chase you. I don't even chase. Well, I can't say alcohol because I really don't drink, but I don't chase. What the hell? I don't chase nothing. I'm going to be honest. The only thing I'm going to chase is that fork on my table to get to my plate. Okay?
Right.
So it was just some signs that I was seeing, and I kept saying, you know what? Something doesn't sit well in my spirit because I am spiritual. I do go to church every Sunday. I do love the Lord, and I look for that in a man as well. But I always say a prayer. Lord, if this person isn't for me, take them out of my life or show me or what have you. You got to be careful with that prayer because God will show you in like 2.2 seconds if you're not careful.
You know, but the other part of that is, you know, sometimes it's like when people get sick, right? Mm-hmm. You got some people that get sick and they're like, the first thing that they're going to do is pray. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. You get some people that's going to go to the doctor first and then they're going to pray.
Right.
But then you have that group of motherfuckers who know they should go to the doctor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And gonna sit at home and pray about it, right? Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with prayer. However, you have to be willing to do something yourself. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. The issue at hand with a lot of people, right, mm-hmm. is that they will ask God to show them a sign that this person ain't this and this person ain't that, right?
Yep. And they still want to deal with them.
Well, it's not only that part, but they would do that, and then what they'll do is some people create issues with a person that are not even there. Right?
Right.
So, but is it possible that you could be creating something?
No.
Is it possible that you could
put that? You see what she said? Now she knows me personally.
Okay, she's showing intuition.
So
you see and feel thing before it comes out. So I know that you will move accordingly. And you know what? And I believe that with you, right?
Yeah. See, what people don't realize is I pay attention to everything. Even when you think that I'm not paying attention, I pay attention to everything. When you think I'm not listening, I listen to everything. I scan the room quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just one of those people. So let me finish up. So basically, I prayed that prayer, and stuff just, it'll be hit and miss. Oh, I'm gonna call you in 3 days, or you go missing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm too old for this. Like, I don't have time for this. But to be honest, we had a talk.
Okay.
And I feel like every woman who is in the dating world should have this talk if they're interested in someone or that person is interested in them. I feel like you should sit down and have a mature conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those questions that you ask that other party is, what are you looking for? Are you dating other people? Those two questions, those are a must. Because as long as you're truthful with that person, like, okay, if I ask you, you're dating other people, because I'm trying to see where I fit into this equation. You understand?
Right.
Which means, okay, you're dating other people, so that means I need to continue to date because we're not there yet. But you're not going to have me sitting here not dating around, and you are. Mindless to me, I talk big stuff, but honestly, I wasn't dating anybody else because I just didn't feel like it. But I didn't put all my eggs in that basket. If somebody asked me to go out, I went out. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I'm not on dating apps. I'm not a hoe. I'm actually.
But hoes are necessary. But we'll come back to that. But go ahead.
So I just
hoes are necessary.
Shut your foolish butt up. But I am looking for my person. You understand? But what you're not about to do, you're not about to play me like I'm a fool. Because that pillow talk and all that little telling me what I want to hear, I'm going to listen to it. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you want to hear. Because, see, we're about to play this game accordingly.
Right.
I'm going to tell you everything you think that I feel. No, I'm not about that. I'm going to tell you the truth and keep it pushing. But if you want to throw lies at me, oh, okay, I'm going to eat it up in your face. Baby, I smell bullshit a mile away. So anyways, needless to say, time went on. So I got home one night from work, and I went and took a shower and stuff, and I came out, and I looked at my phone. I had a phone call. I'm like, what the world? Then I had a text, bitch. I need you to hurry up and call me back. Right there, all us women know when our girls call you and say, bitch, we knew. I knew. Like, oh, let me hurry up and call this. What you got, girl? I said, what? So, needless to say, we found some. Well, we didn't find anything. God laid it right there. It was like a book. He just put it right there, out there. And then I got this stuff, and I said, oh, wow. So he was he had a different woman for every night of the week.
That's why. Remember what I said a few minutes ago? Hoes are important.
Clearly.
Right. Hoes are important. But we'll come back to that, right? This is a situation where, my baby painted my pinky nail before she left. She painted both my pinky nails.
I was wondering. I was wondering that. I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna ask because I was a little scared to ask.
No, my baby did that.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. But I know where I'm going, right? So when you talk about relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna always have one person who's going to be the pursuant,
mm-hmm.
and the one who's going to be pursued.
Correct.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Most women feel like when they are trying to get into a relationship that they have to do, it's too much work to be trying to get into a relationship with somebody. Some people think that, right?
Right.
This is what I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
I think that if you look at, I fucking hate cats. Let me just say that for the record, but I'm using a cat as an analogy.
Okay.
Right? I fucking hate cats. Let me look at this camera. I hate cats for the record. I hate all of them.
Well, damn.
They should all die. A quick death.
Really?
Snap your fingers like Thanos. All cats gone. Fucking hate cats, right? But you got cats?
I do.
Fuck your cats. So, snap your fingers. All the cats gone. But this is what I think, right? So, if you look at a cat, if a piece of string is hanging from the ceiling and it's just outside of the reach of the cat, the cat will jump up and try to claw at it and shit like that.
Yeah.
The cat will try to get a running start. That string is just hanging there.
Right.
It has no purpose but to be the center of attention. But that cat is running and chasing and running and chasing. And so it finally gets a good run and it jumps up and it grabs the string. Once that cat has the string and it's on the ground, this is like that cat's gonna have like 10 seconds of excitement because motherfucker, I finally got you. But after the 10 seconds, it realizes that it's just a piece of string.
Right.
And gonna leave that son bitch on the ground. Right?
Right.
This is what I think. All too often, women make the mistake of being the cat in the relationship, especially in the infancy of the relationship. You work too hard to get something that you don't know if it's interesting or not.
Right.
Right? You don't need to work that hard in the beginning. You need to be that string.
Right.
And as that string, because you are sitting above these men that are trying to get to that, you should be able to look at all of these different cats that's out here and seeing which one is worthy of you lowering yourself so that you can be caught by this cat.
Right.
Now, even with women going through that, you have some women that once that cat has grabbed them, you don't realize that you have to keep being interesting. That string was interesting to the cat because when it jumped up at it, the cat don't realize that its momentum is causing the string to move.
Right, right.
But the string is just an inanimate object. It don't do shit. Once that's probably Darrell. That's my doorbell.
Oh, I was like, wait, now who is this woman talking? I was about to run up out of here.
How the hell you run? I ain't but one way in.
Hey, I don't know if you got ghosts or not. All I know, something was not sounding right to me. I was scared, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was ready to take flight. Oh, so you just gonna start barking now? Yeah, that was crazy.
Put the goddamn fly on the goddamn door.
That was crazy work.
Yeah. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Once that string is in the air, and you are that string, once you are that string, once you get caught and you're brought down to his level, the goal is to get back up. If you stay on his level, remember where you came from.
Right.
If you stay on his level, you're not going to grow. You're not going to elevate.
Correct.
Your job is to get back up there, because if you stay on this level too long, that motherfucker going to find another piece of string to try to play with.
Right. But however, this person never stopped. But again, he didn't lie to me. So I wasn't mad when everything came out because I saw it. You know, of course, one of my girlfriends sent it to me, but I'm not one.
Nah, just the real at the bank though.
Oh, I'm not one of those women that
say, bro, come to the phone.
I'm like, oh, he did me wrong, but he didn't do me wrong. Yeah. Because again, we had that conversation. That was our conversation. Are you dating other people? So he was honest to me. So honestly, I respected him more for telling me the truth. You understand? Because I feel like if you're going to be with someone and you're dating each other, there has to be a conversation. That conversation of seeing where it's going or what could happen. And when it comes to that, when or if it comes to that, then you both agree to be exclusive. Then that's when all the games and stuff should stop. You understand? Hey, you understand what I'm saying? So after all that, I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry. Honestly, I didn't care because I kind of knew. You feel me? Like I knew. I seen things that I didn't like, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. But some of them other women that, because this all came out on a social media platform. These other women that I guess he was telling them something else. I don't know. But they were pissed. They were so pissed that they actually went on there talking about what this man do, family members, whatever. And I was like, wow. Like, y'all doing too much.
Yeah, he doing too much.
No, the women, they were pissed. And he was actually wrong because he was on dating apps. He was on different things. And my thing is, you should have it. I think sometimes some men prey on women of our age because they feel like we want to settle down and be with our person. So they tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
And I think a lot of those women got caught up in that. What they want to hear. Oh, he's looking at getting married and this, that, and another thing. But again, no one had that conversation. Are you dating other people? Because I don't care what someone tells you. They can tell you all day long, I want to get married. I'm looking at you to get married. And they just telling you some shit to get in your pants.
You know what? But here go the problem. See, now this is this is where a number of factors of my life come into play, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it me having been an English teacher at Greenwood High School in Greenwood City, or if it comes from me just being someone who enjoys writing. Even if it comes from me being a former hoe and a good hoe at that. What you have to understand is you have to listen to what a motherfucker says, but you also have to listen to what a motherfucker don't say.
Exactly.
Syntax is important. I could tell you all day that I want to be married. Right? I could tell you all day. But what you're not listening to is this. I never said it was you I wanted to marry.
Correct.
I never said it was you.
Bingo.
One day I want to be married, but not to your ass.
Correct.
I just want a piece of that ass right quick.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And the issue at hand is that when there's an interest between people, especially if that interest is more prominent in the female to the man versus the man to the female, you don't think logically. You think emotionally.
Correct.
Right? I'm not saying you.
Oh, I know. Right? You're saying it as it's a lot of women that do think emotionally.
They're not thinking from a sense of logic.
And I can be honest, I've done that before. I've thought emotional. I reacted on my emotions.
But
basically.
The truth of the matter is it's not necessarily a bad trait. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we are structured biologically.
Right.
You being a woman, you being groomed to be a mother is nurturing.
Correct.
And a mother is always going to think emotionally about her child
Yes.
Before she thinks about anything else.
Correct.
That shit needs to stop with the children. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to look at what you say and not look at what you say, look at what I say.
Yes.
And juxtapose that to my actions.
That part.
Right?
Because your actions speak louder than words.
But see, and this is where this is where me being a speaker and a former hoe comes into play.
Oh God.
Right? Because, and the truth of the matter is, a lot of the people that are great actors,
mm-hmm.
I believe that at some point in their life they were hoes before they became actors.
Honestly, they probably are still hoes.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are, right?
Yeah.
But, one of the things that, and I know that I was wrong for telling my son this, right?
What did you tell your son?
I told my son when he was about 22. He's about 22, 23 years old. I told him, because me and his godfather were here in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And, we were staying in Lithonia. We were staying in Lithonia, and my son came up here to visit. He had got on the bus or whatever. And he bragging about the women that he done pulled, right? And I'm like, bro, you could never be on my level.
Oh, Lord.
You could, and the issue at hand, this is something that sons, for the men that watch this later, because ain't no men here right now, but for the men that watch this later, if you and your son's mama are not together no more, fuck him up by telling him you can still fuck his mama.
What?
Fuck him up that way. Fuck him up that way. He talk all that good hot shit about how he think he could pull this one. I could still pull your mama. But I digress, right? So we sitting up here talking to him, you know what I'm saying? And then I said to him something that I probably shouldn't have said because it wouldn't work for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him that how you can talk your way into any woman's drawers? You have to practice that shit, right? You have to practice that shit. And the best people to practice it on is homeless men. This is what I told my son, right? She fucked up from what I'm getting ready to say.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we're going to let her. Let's turn this way here. So
I don't know yet. I won't know until I get to tomorrow.
But one of the best ways
Why?
For you to know.
To go where?
For you to know if you gonna be a successful, a successful hoe.
Yeah,
is by go down to where the homeless people live.
Then I'll ask her.
Find a homeless person.
All right.
And get that homeless person to give you some change. If you could talk a homeless man into giving you a quarter, to giving you $1, if you can talk to a homeless person, if you can out-talk a homeless person so that they'll give you $1, you could get in anybody's drawers. Your drawers is got. Because it's all about the manipulation. And the issue at hand, if we go back to the emotionality, right? We go back to the emotionality, number one. We go back to the fact that actors are hoes.
Okay.
Right? All I'm doing is playing a part. I can make you see whatever it is that I want you to see if I'm good at what I do. If I'm good with the gift of gab.
Okay.
The issue where a lot of men be fucking up at, and they put y'all on some shit right quick. The reason that motherfuckers get caught up is because the same shit that every woman wants from a man, he's not able to do. What most women want, every woman likes different shit. I don't want to say weird shit, but every woman likes different shit.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
But whatever shit you into, if I start out providing that, I have to continue to provide.
Correct.
I have to be consistent.
Yes.
And the issue at hand with a lot of people, is when they lose their consistency, they lose their identity, and now motherfuckers know that Batman is really Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Right?
All right.
Motherfuckers know that Batman is really Bruce Wayne. Motherfuckers love Bruce Wayne because he got money. But if you looked at Bruce Wayne walking down the street in Walmart and he ain't have on no designer shit, he's just a regular motherfucker.
Right. But
everybody want to fuck Batman.
Well,
yeah. I mean, the superhero. It don't have to be Batman. It could be your superhero of choice. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants that superhero, right?
Yeah.
And when you look at it that way, you start to realize that a lot of people go into these relationships the wrong way because they go in with a motive. These men go in with a motive. And if we're being honest, when you get to be our age, you want to tend to rush it, but women want to rush it for one reason and men want to rush it for another reason. Right? Number one, we got more days on earth already we've lived. We probably don't have that many days as we've already lived left. So with that being said, we can't, number one, if I snap my fingers, let me untake that snap. If I end up not being married, right? Me finding somebody, I ain't got that much time.
Right.
I don't have the time that I had when I was 20 years old to try to figure out who you are, who your mom is, and who your dad is, and if your grandma got that little flabby part on her arm, so I know she know how to cook. I don't have that time.
Right.
I want to know, are your children grown? So they can come back to the house and visit, but this is gonna be us. What your credit score look like right now? What can you do to help me prepare for retirement?
Right.
Those are the things that I had plenty of time to get to know you when I'm 20.
Yeah.
But at almost 50, like, do you want to do this or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Do you want to do this or not?
And there's a problem when men are in their 50s and they're still acting like they're in their 20s.
I was getting ready to get there, right?
Okay.
This is the issue that most women, with everything that I just said, this is the shit that most women deal with, right? The men that are 50 today, the majority of us grew up with a mindset from the men from before us. The men from before us didn't have the technology that exists today. I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
They don't have the technology that we have today. And one of the pieces of technology that we have today is like roast sparks or Blue Chew and Viber and all this other shit. Back in the day, once you hit 50, your goddamn shit might not be working as good as it used to work when 20. I got to get all these strokes out.
Correct.
I got to get all these strokes out.
Correct.
So you trying to figure out if my credit score good and all this other shit because we can go get married tomorrow. Right? I'm trying to fuck as much as I can because at some point the shit ain't gonna work. At some point the shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Unless I subscribe to.
But your mouth works still.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. That refrigerator, there's a whole goddamn homemade chicken pot pie. Right? I can't sit here and eat that chicken pot pie day after day after day after day
You're
after day.
You're right. Because
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got to mix this shit up. Right? I might have chicken pot pie the third day, but I'm gonna break it up. Like, okay, for lunch, let me have some tacos or something.
It sounds like you might need to. I don't know. You better get to praying.
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, right? So when you look at these, I got to go right now, especially because, like I said, we almost 50, right?
Right.
You trying to solidify your future, right? Because you know that your future is not as long as your past.
Correct.
I am trying to make sure that all of the fucking that I was supposed to do, that I get done, because once I know I ain't stroking no more like that, where I'm forced to just go to the buffet every day. You know what I'm saying? When I get to that point, then your average man, your average single 50-year-old man, once his meat don't work no more, okay, now I can be what I need to be for you. Because I done got all that out.
But you should have had all that out when you was in your 20s.
Some folk got longer goddamn lifespans than other folks. Some folk, hey, shit me.
And that's crazy.
You know, because if you really sit down and think about it, like a motherfucker, what am I calculating that? A motherfucker man, because see, that's what biology is fucked up. Okay. Because biology is fucked up because your average 50-year-old man with not taking no pills or no shit like that, he on the downslope sexually. Right? Women start hitting that shit at 45.
Yeah.
You know
actually,
what I'm saying?
40.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? About
actually,
you know, it depends on the woman, because you know some women got enough money. But that motherfucker should start at 40, right? If they should start at 40 and they got a good 20 years of, because that's what we had, but we took our 20 on the front end. We going from 20 to 40, we fucking hard, viciously.
Okay, but then you still have from 20 to 60. Come on now. That's just immaturity.
No. Because all you gotta do is look at the shit that's flip-flop, right? Women, when you was 18, we gonna start everything at 18 because we not supposed to be doing shit before then, legally. We gonna start shit at 18. From 18 to 40, right? Of all of the goddamn sex, you thought you was having sex from 18 to 40. Once you hit 40, you fucking. That's what you're doing, right? Men, on the other hand, are backwards. Once they start at 18, these motherfuckers gonna go hard for 20 years. They're gonna go hard for 20 years, right?
So what you saying? You being a married man,
right?
You still, I mean, because I'm confused, because the ones that I'm talking about are single men and they're acting like they're in their 20s and they never grew up and they're immature.
You ain't listen to the damn thing I said.
I did hear you, but I'm asking you now. So even after you get married, you're still in that mindset as well?
That's biology. That's biology. That's the way the Lord made us. That's biology. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, there's a difference, right? When a man sees a woman that he wants to be in the bedroom with. Okay. Right? A man could look at damn near every woman on the planet and could find a reason to fuck her. Right? Every man could find a reason to fuck her, even if she's the ugliest, most out of shape woman that's in existence. His excuse will be either ain't nothing else out there for me tonight, or it's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? Bear with me, right? When we are younger, it's like, think about a baby, right? The baby, the first time you see that baby eat a piece of or something that they know they weren't supposed to have, and it just make their eyes and they just rush it. Yeah. Right? I get my first little piece of pussy as your average man. Oh, I got to get that, right? Even after you come out of your whole phase and then you get married, right? Even if you got in-house coochie, right? Well, I got to get that. I got to get that while I can. Oh, you got a paper towel? Pick it. I bet you won't pick it up. I bet you won't be able to pick it up.
Wait, what?
I just, most married men don't even need a reason. She dropped a paper towel on the floor. Oh, she finna bend over, pick that up. My goddamn pants to fit tight a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Don't need a reason, right? Okay. But at some point, especially men that have been groomed by men. Like if we in our 50s, the men that are in their 70s and up right now, if those men had a part in grooming us, then men know that once they hit 50, your sexual libido is going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Your significant other sexual libido is going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
We've had the best sex that we've had as a married couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in my 30s and you a little bit older than me,
mm-hmm.
right?
Wait, who older? Me?
You being a woman,
oh,
you're going to have your
okay,
right. That's your best compatibility,
okay,
right? But if y'all about the same age, most men don't want to be honest about this, right?
okay.
I'm going to say about 80% of men have probably stepped out, right? Even with motherfuckers that they've married to and shit like that, and been married for goddamn 50 years. I'm going to say about 80% of them stepped out, right? When that man hits 50, if he's got any real conscience about himself, he know at 50 years old and up, his shit ain't his performance is not going to be what it was with this woman, you know, when y'all were younger. But he also realizes that her libido is about to shoot through the roof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most men don't want to say out loud, well, I cheated on her all these years ago. My shit don't work the way that it used to work back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
If she step out, I reaped what I sowed. Mm. Because I can't give her what she want.
Mm-hmm.
And she gonna go get it from somewhere else because she ain't gonna sit here and suffer.
Mm.
She gonna go get her. Do older people use roses? Like, do older women masturbate?
What do you mean by older?
Like, we fucking almost 50, right? Like,
I'm sure. I
mean, I'm talking about like 65-year-old.
I don't know. I ain't 65.
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I think we should find some 65-year-old people and ask them, do they masturbate regularly?
Oh my gosh. That honestly, I don't even want to know. Like, I don't want to know. But you know what? God made us, so.
You know what? Well, at some point, you're going to be 65. You're going to rub that thing out. You're going to goddamn.
I'm not near 65.
One day, you're going to be 65.
And I can't tell you what I'm going to do at 65.
Man, look here.
Hopefully, I'm going to be retired.
Retired don't have nothing to do with masturbation.
I'm not 65 and I'm not close to it. So therefore, I don't know. I don't know. And honestly, I don't want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You see we back because we talk about crazy shit, right?
No, he's talking about some crazy. Who in the world? But then again, he did have this gummy. He had the gummy. So maybe
this shit. How long ago it been?
I don't know, but your eyes a little red. They red and they a little slanted. I ain't say nothing, but
you know what?
They not all the way open.
You know what? And
I've been noticing it, but I just ain't saying.
We're gonna have to go back and watch this particular episode again to see where that transition. Look at your eyes now. To see where that transition took place. You know what I'm saying?
I knew I was just watching them.
Well, see, here's the problem. You remember when she was knocked out of that motherfucker? But in my defense, when I got off work at 9 o'clock this morning, I came home. I did a bunch of stuff for Zoe. I printed up some hoodies, took them to the post office. They had to take my wife to the airport. I have not been to sleep since I got off work.
Oh, okay.
So
you thugging the day.
Well, you know what? And it's crazy too because like when I know I don't have to work, yeah, I'm up all night. I'm like I could be up for 24 hours because I'm trying to go to Stone Mountain first thing in the morning. But yeah,
I'm just trying to get to the holiday.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say this for the record. when you are getting your holiday gifts together and you putting them shits in the mail, make sure you check your address before you put it in there. It's too many of y'all motherfuckers that put your physical email address where your postal address is supposed to be.
Just Google it.
You know what I'm saying?
Google will tell you.
Some people put their phone number where their address is supposed to be. So now I know your name and your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that?
And since we on that, another pointer is, if you get mad at your mail carrier and you want to call and complain because you think that's going to get them in trouble.
You done gave me your address, bitch.
No, not only that, baby. We work at the post office. They don't care about what you got going on. They don't care how we do you. They just want that mail out. No. So when you just wasting your precious time calling to tell them to get it, you know, because
no, fuck that.
Half the time we in there fighting for our lives, trying to do the right thing, but it's the management that won't let us.
Fuck that.
So
hey, I gotta tell you.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
I gotta tell this story. You remember? Was you there with Skeleton was there?
No.
Okay.
Wait, who? What?
He was.
Yeah, you were. Who? Oh yeah, Tim. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so boom, right. One day, these motherfuckers like know that these post offices don't open until 9 o'clock. Some of these motherfuckers call up there like 4 in the morning. No bullshit, right? They call up there at 4 in the morning. I want to know what my package is.
What,
I want to know at 4 in the morning. Real shit.
They kind of try to catch that truck coming in.
Yeah, I want to know what my package is. I want to know what my letter is. I want to know what my mail is and stuff like that. And then you tell them at 4 in the morning that you need to call back during business hours.
Wow.
Right? I had one motherfucker that was calling Belle when she was still here, calling her over and over again. And she, every time she answered the phone on speaker and, you know, da-da-da. And I told her, I said, if he called back, tell him that that the manager is going to speak to him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my manager wants to speak to you. I got the phone. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've been sitting here. I've been watching her the whole time. She's been telling you repeatedly that you need to call back after hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name is such and such, and I live at such and such and such and such, and she should do her fucking job. I said, sir, do you realize that you just made 2 mistakes? The first mistake is that you threatened a federal employee. The second mistake that you made was you told me your name and where you live. I don't even have to worry about the other part about you cursing my employee out. I don't have to worry about that. But now you are at a disadvantage. I know where you live and I know your name. Now, I could come over there and beat your ass for talking to my employee that way.
Mm-hmm.
She's told you repeatedly what time we open, call back during business hours, or I will have all of your mail that you have to pick it up at the post office yourself.
Wow.
Oh, well, sir, I apologize. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I bet you do.
I apologize. Women don't get the respect that they should get in workplaces.
Yeah, we don't.
Right? Even from consumers, or from customers, I should say. Like, a motherfucker will talk to y'all any kind of way just because they think they can.
Mm-hmm.
Or they think that it would elicit some emotion from you instead of logic, that you would either start crying and quit, or that you'll get mad and slap me and you get fired.
Oh,
I'm just saying a woman in general. Right?
I'm not like that.
Today, April the 1st. April Fool.
I wish you would cuss me out. I will cuss your ass out so bad I'll make you cry. I don't play that.
But that's
I got 2 customers on my route. When I first started that route, I became regular. That was my route. 2 older women. I respect my elders. But what you're not about to do is come at me like you crazy.
Hey, so I got a question, and I know that this is unrelated. This may be the sleep deprivation. This may be this shit, right? But but you say you respect your elders, right?
I do.
Okay. At what point, as a middle-aged adult, two things. At one point, do you get old enough to stop respecting them people? Right?
I mean, you never do, but as long as they don't come at you
wrong. But if they come at you wrong when you are respectful or whatever,
then I'm gonna come back at them wrong.
But that's not respectful.
That is respectful.
You get respectful thing first.
You got to give respect.
But see, that's my whole point, right? So what happens a lot of times with people when older folks, your elders, say something to do something, most of the time we acquiesce, right? At what point can I tell Miss Gladys, you fucked up? I'm not doing that.
Well,
shit.
From what I understand, from what I've been told, they can always tell when I'm about to, because I carry it in my face.
Right.
So then I guess they back up like, wait a minute, she about to go ham. And I do, but I am respectful when I do.
I think I've hit I'm all out of respectfulness for older people. I promise you I am.
I'm older than you, sir.
But not by much.
Yeah.
Right?
But then again, you're right, because I do say some stuff to you and you do come back at me, and then we do.
Right. But the thing is that at what point do we get to the point to where we say, I don't give a fuck what they think in terms of, some shit. Because, sometimes elderly.
I can't say that because I was always taught to respect my elders. However, again, if you come at me sideways, I'm gonna come back at you.
Okay,
sideways,
so when do you
respectfully?
When would you consider yourself to be the elder?
Well, the younger than you.
What the younger folks? Yeah.
I mean, but do you think that there's a specific time frame for you to say I'm one of the elders now?
First of all, if I'm older than you, you need to respect me.
Yeah, I ain't talking about respect at this point. I'm talking about just the elder aspect of it.
That gummy got you.
I'm saying that
I'm confused in the mouth. Like what are you saying?
When do you say to yourself that I am now one of the elders? At what age do you?
She ain't never gonna claim that, but
right, that's the problem because she's trying to make it seem like this is fucked up. I ain't that fucked up. I ain't had but one, and it ain't been but an hour. Right. I'm saying, at what age do you think that it is okay for you to be comfortable claiming yourself as one of the elders?
I can't answer that because I don't know what you're talking about.
When you want your elderly discount? When you want your
she wants the discount today.
I am 21. Okay.
April Fool.
You's an April Fool. I'm 21, baby.
So, but that kind of led into what I was saying is like once we feel like, okay, let's not say you.
Yes, let's not, because I'm 21.
Let's say me. Let's say that if I make a proclamation and I say, at 50 years old, all people older than me, I don't give a fuck how old you are.
But I'm not 50.
I'm talking about, I said me.
Okay, but you're not 50.
I'll be that soon.
But you're not. I'm older than you.
Let's just say, no, you're not.
I am.
You're 21.
No. I am proud of my age. I am 49. Okay? But I'm not an elder.
Yeah, she on the cusp.
But what?
I'm almost past the cusp. I'm 39. I'm almost there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you ain't even hit 40. You a baby. Shut the heck up.
I don't want to hit it.
You know what I'm
You don't want to hit it.
You don't want to hit what?
Why you don't want to hit it?
40.
What is wrong with 40?
Yeah. Ain't shit.
Hey, if you're a woman, that would be a problem. Because when you hit 40, then you go through that perimenopause stage. And that's for like 10 plus years. You don't want that. You a man. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you good. We're the ones that be all over in our emotions and hormones every which or well. And then we trying to...
You know there's somewhere when they which or well, not which away. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, we women, we go through a lot. And then if you on that you divorced and you're single and you got to deal with the extra stuff, you like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay in the house because ain't nothing out here.
You know what? You just made me think about something, right? Because like I remember when I was like in my early 20s, right? And I called myself trying to sleep with older women. These motherfuckers was 40 and 50 years old, right? To me at 20, that seemed old as shit.
Jeez, thanks.
You know what I'm saying? That seemed old as shit, right?
But you know what's crazy? Nowadays,
they teach your ass some shit.
Do you know nowadays it's not like that? Nowadays, it be, oh my gosh, it be 20-year-olds and they, can I take you out? Sir, my daughter is older than you. What am I gonna do with you?
Now, in those men's defense, two things. Number one, like you're not hard to look at, right?
Gee, thanks.
Number two, if these motherfuckers is 20 years old, I remember what I was doing when I was 20. I don't want that old thing. But that's what I want. When I'm 20, that's what the fuck I wanted.
I mean, I get it. I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, in all honesty, it's like, it's for some reason out here in these streets right now, it's like popular, like these little young guys, they're actually coming better than the older guys.
So, like you said earlier in the thing, y'all hit y'all stride at 40.
Mm-hmm.
40 they want that young shit. They want that stamina. So a lot of them old ladies, they cool to come out. They need that 20.
And I understand that, but I can't partake in knowing that my daughter, my oldest daughter, is 28 years old, and baby, you 29. That's a problem for me. I can't do nothing with you, Buki.
Okay, so
because all I'm seeing is my daughter, and then my son right there, and then I'm trying to. If it becomes something serious, I gotta introduce you to my kids, and the first thing out their mouth, because they just like they retarded behind.
Square, Nick.
And look, my kids just like they retarded, mama, and don't think before they speak. Mom, where this little young nigga came from? I can hear them now, and I'm gonna be embarrassed, and I'm gonna be looking like, dude, for real. And they gonna say that because my oldest daughter, I think her favorite word is nigga. That's her favorite word. She come in my bedroom some days. I'm watching TV and she forgets who she's talking to. She walks in the room. Nigga, what you watching? Who are you talking to? Who? And then I had to catch myself because I'm about ready to choke her out. Mind you, she's like 100 pounds soaking wet. But my kids also told me that they cannot wait. This is the kicker. Mom, we know that you kind of hard, but we can't wait until you meet that right man that's going to take care of you and do you right. That's what we long for. I said, oh, really? Why are y'all longing for that? Because we feel you need companionship. So I thought about it and I was like, that's real sweet.
No, and
it's coming from these dudes. I said, hold on. I said, so what exactly are y'all, what are y'all plotting? Well, we hope he got money. I said, why? What are y'all trying to get out of him? No, we just tired of you being in our pockets. I said, but I raised y'all.
You know what?
I raised them.
You know what?
They've been in my pockets. Matter of fact, they're still in my pockets.
You know what? Let me just say this right. So, some parents, and this is, some parents don't know when their adult children have families that they can't rely on that person to take care of their family and take care of you. Right?
My kids don't have family.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to.
I just had to get that out there. None of my kids have a family. I'm not a grandmother yet, thank God, because I would probably have the grandchildren trying to figure out what I'm doing.
And then you'll go from a MILF to a GILF.
No, I would not. I would not. Okay? But no, they don't have family.
I don't have me.
You was forever gonna be Miss Parker, man.
Huh?
You forever gonna be Miss Parker for everybody.
I don't know that neither. All I know is that my children don't have any family members, you know, children, no wives, no nothing.
Yeah, we ain't talking about you then, but I'm just saying that they
have me, and they said they ain't never leaving.
And me. let me be clear when I say this. I am not talking about my mama, right? Because I know some of y'all gonna be trying to send this to my mama and say my da 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 da. Go to hell with your snitching asses. I always going telling it. But anyway.
Wow. Wow.
But you know, you have to understand. Okay, maybe this shit just kicked in. I forgot what I was going to say. maybe it just hit. That shit just hit.
No, it actually been hit.
No, this shit just hit.
No, sir.
Right?
No.
But what was I saying?
Look, he lost his whole train of thought.
I forgot to. I stopped listening. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I was texting my email address, so I had to get that out.
Yeah,
you know, I stopped listening.
Waiting on because my daughter just texted that they finally are boarding.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to make sure that they get to take off.
I would hope they get to take off.
Their parents to take care of.
Oh yeah. That's why I was there, right? So by no means am I talking about my own mom. My mama don't rely on me to take care of all of her bills.
Okay.
My mama don't rely on me for that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of men who have wives and children at home, and they are sacrificing something that's going to be taken away from the wife or the children to take care of the mom.
But see, I don't expect that from my kids. And let me be clear.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but let me be clear. My kids do spoil me. However, my kids will tell you that I sacrificed a lot with them.
Right.
Growing up and raising them, and honestly, they remember everything. And if you know me and my kids, we're very close. Like we're close. Like those are actually my little best friends. We're close. My oldest son, he will come and lay across my bed. He gets on my nerves, Lord, because he always leaves about 5 pairs of shoes in my bedroom. But anyways, he will come and lay and take a nap in my bed while I'm trying to watch TV, and then gonna tell me, Ma, you too loud. Turn the TV down, like that's his room. But again, I love my kids. If it wasn't for them, there's no telling where I would be. But they do things for me. I don't ask them. They just do that because I'm one of those women that I don't want to say I'm prideful, but I'm so used to being the head of my household and them being little that I've always made things happen as a single mother. So I'm still in that mind space that I am the mom, and I still like I'm the head of the family. So I still have to do that. And my kids keep telling me like, no, Heifer, it's time for you to sit down. You raised us, let us deal with you.
You know, but that kind of goes back to what you were saying, which is going to be the difference between what you're expressing and what I'm expressing. Your kids don't have families yet.
Correct.
Right? They don't have, especially your sons, right?
Right.
Let's forget your daughters for the time being.
Yeah, because them heifers said they ain't leaving me ever.
Right. But the son, at some point, these sons are going to go out.
Correct.
And get a wife.
And you know what's crazy?
And take care of children.
Exactly.
And so the issue for me, if I am, 20 years younger and you're still your age today and I'm your child, right? If I go out here at 23 years old and by the time I'm 26, me and my wife have 3 kids, right?
I ain't babysitting.
If you being my mama can't understand that I can't pay your mortgage anymore,
right?
Or that I can't do these other things for you anymore because I have 4 people that I'm responsible to and 4 people that I'm responsible for. If you can't grasp that concept, then I, as well as other people in your life, have been handicapping you for far too long.
And see, I feel on that aspect, I feel like the mother would be wrong anyway.
Right.
Because how dare you think that your son, who's married and has children, is still supposed to take care of you?
Right.
Like, no, you're a grown ass woman. Go be a grown woman. You can't do that. And I agree. It's some women out there that think like that, but I'm not one of those.
Right. And see, and I know that you are not, right? And again, I want people to know that I'm not talking about my own mama, but I am talking about some people.
Some people.
I'm talking about some people in general, but I'm also talking about some people specifically.
Mm. That's the truth, though.
Right? I mean,
you do have some parents, and I have to address it. Some parents, because you do have some men, some fathers that are the same way. You do have some that are the same way as well. It's not just mothers. It's also some fathers out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
And it's sad. It's sad.
Nigga, let me tell you this story, right? So I'm in college, right? And I get my little refund check, right?
Uh-huh.
And, you know, back in the day, you could get a used car for like, you know, $1,000.
Yep.
Or whatever, right? My refund check was like $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'm going to take my $300, put it to the side. But then I fucked up and I spent more than the $300.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got $900. And I go to my mama and I say, Mama, I see this car I want. Mm-hmm. I'm $100 short. I got $900. I ain't got the money right now, but I know your daddy got it.
Mm-hmm.
Go over there and ask him. So I drive over to daddy's house. Daddy, I see this car I want.
Mm-hmm.
It's $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
How much you got? I ain't got about 100. I mean, I'm missing 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, my daddy drove me all over town trying to tell me about the responsibility of $100.
What?
Before we stopped and finally got to the ATM and gave me the $100, right?
Right.
I'm like, this car was almost sold because you want to drive around for 20 minutes talking about how important $100 is, right?
Right.
Gave me a hard time for that $100. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, my sister graduates from high school, goes to college. Her car messes up.
Uh-huh.
Her car messes up.
And he got her another car.
Check this out. He went and got her a car, right? If the year was 1998, my dad got her a 97 Kia something. It was something Kia, right? Like a Rio or some shit, right?
Uh-huh.
He had me to take him in the new car to her college so that we could drop it off, right?
Uh-huh.
And on the way over there, I'm like, Dad, you remember you like you shitted on me about $100. $100, we talking $100, right?
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, you done went and signed a pink slip for a car for her, right?
Uh-huh.
Get the car there. Oh no, it was the Kia Sportage. Okay. We get the car there, right?
Uh-huh.
She come outside. Whose car is that? Daddy, tell her whose it is. Well, I know your car ain't working, baby girl, so I got you this right here. I don't want that one.
Oh.
And took the bitch back and got back what she wanted, right? Now, here's the problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some little girls
mm-hmm.
get spoiled so much mm-hmm. by their daddies,
yeah,
that the man that she's trying to date, because that example has been set there by daddy, mm-hmm. that man, any man that she dates, is gonna have to compete with that. And if he can't meet that, that's not necessarily a bad thing. it just also means, especially when we get into our 40s and 50s, nigga, we ain't got much to choose from.
Right. However,
you ain't got much to choose from.
From the way that I see what you're saying, but you should, as a man, if you're dating this woman and you see how her father is, then you already know that if daddy does that, you are going to be held accountable for that as well.
Most men don't think like that initially.
But that's what they should be thinking.
But
because if my dad is doing this, why do you think I'm going to settle for you giving me bare minimum when my dad put me on that pedestal that to make me know, to allow me to feel my or get to know that I am worth that.
You know what though? Here's the I mean, I agree with what you're saying.
I mean, you have a daughter, and I'm sure you do her the same way.
Oh no. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Boy, stop.
Now I'm gonna tell you
why.
We're
talking about
no, I'm gonna tell you.
No. You might discipline her. But that baby love her daddy, and daddy, you be doing some things.
The love has nothing to do with the spoil, right?
But what I'm saying, you still do what you supposed to do, because
exactly, I do what I'm supposed to do. I don't because no.
But let me ask this though, right before you explain it. Okay. So when Zoe gets older and goes to get married, if this dude isn't doing you don't think that he's doing enough for her, you're not going to say anything?
No, see, because here's the thing. There are stages that men should take their daughter through. If he's a father, there are stages that you got to take them through. Those early years are when you spoil the shit out of them.
Okay.
Right? You can't spoil these motherfuckers when they, 16 to 20, right? You have to spoil them super early. And the reason that you spoil them super early is because you are building an emotional bond with that person, with that child.
Okay.
And you may not even remember what color drawers you had on 2 weeks ago. Right? But you can remember key pivotal moments that you had with your parents growing up.
Okay.
You can remember those things. Those are the formative years. That's the years that I spent spoiling or whatever she wanted. I'm going to get that for her.
Okay.
Right? She's in the stage now where I'm showing her that, okay, everything is not going to come to you easy. Right? You got to get out there and work for stuff. More importantly, I don't ever want you to look at somebody and say, he's the reason I'm a fuck up, or she's the reason I'm a fuck up. You have to take responsibility for the mistakes that you make.
Right.
Right? In the process of doing that, subconsciously, she already knows that she's been spoiled from all this other shit. But all of the shit that I'm telling her right now is the stuff that's at the forefront of her brain.
Okay.
Right? And if it's at the forefront of her brain, it is forcing her to see that when I say stuff about men, about things how boys are going to be and how she needs to act with them, she's going to remember those things because they're more recent. The stuff that's concrete, that spoiling shit, I get that shit out early, right? But if you make that spoiling shit when she's, 16 to 22 or whatever, when she does start to seriously date somebody, I have handicapped her, right? I've handicapped her because as a father, your role is to help your children. As a father, your role is to help your children be able to get to the point where they have their own family.
But you do realize that your kids watch how you treat their mother, so they are going to look for their other half.
Exactly. Right. And
to do the same.
And I'm purpose with some of the shit that I do, right? Like I'm always, I'm always in here making everybody laugh, but I'm always like purposely showing physical, touch.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I always, in front of my child purposely,
mm-hmm.
I'm letting her see and hear
mm-hmm.
what true emotions are about when you are in tune with a person, when you're equally yoked.
Right.
And I think the issue with a lot of people is that they put the emphasis in terms of spoiling. They put the emphasis on the wrong parts of it, and
mm-hmm.
that kind of creates this almost unattainable woman, right? Because any man that dates a woman that has an active father in her life, that man knows that he's never going to be able to compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be that, right?
Right.
But what they don't look at is, yeah, nigga, I can never be you, but you can never do what I do with this, right? You may have failed at your life as a father, not as a father, just as an older man. Like, you might be divorced, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can look at all of the shit that this lady who I'm trying to date, your daughter, what she means to you, right? I understand that. But there are aspects that I can do as well that you can't, right? You know how to be a husband, right? But I was already a husband when she found me, right? Because spiritually, a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? That man should already be husband material, before I approach you, right? Especially when we're in our 50s, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't come to you and, perfect example, I can't come to you like I'm goddamn Birdman. A 50-year-old motherfucker that's acting 20.
That part.
I can't come to you like I'm Birdman.
No.
Right? If we're gonna compare the two, you know what I'm saying, I have to come to you like a leader.
Correct.
I gotta come to you like Master P.
Yeah.
When that verses hit, when Master P's first song came out, he brought the whole No Limit cake with him. Birdman did his song, he came out, everybody else backstage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that we have to look at. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the approaches that we take with our children, so that we can better prepare them to be the woman that they need to be. Not only by setting an example.
The woman or the man.
Because, I mean, the man, you know.
The man, because, you know, sometimes our sons aren't raised.
You know, the other part of that is we as a society have to change the ways in which we raise our children, especially if you have both a boy and a girl in the house raised by the mama and the daddy.
Yeah.
Right? There are too many fathers that's out here, even and especially with their boys.
Yeah.
They don't allow emotionality to take place. Right? 6-year-old boy is riding a bicycle and he's with his mama and he falls, scrapes his knee.
Yeah.
The mama gonna be like, "Oh, baby, come on, let me put a Band-Aid on it, let me kiss you, little boo-boo."
Yeah, most mamas like that. Right. I wasn't.
Right.
I was hard.
That little boy is with his dad out there though, and he fall and scrape his knee, cut all that crying shit out. Post some water on it and keep moving. Try again.
You're right, but you know what? It's crazy because my ex-husband is also my kids. All my kids, we were married. So when mine were little, and they'll tell you, like he was more. I don't want to say loving because I love my kids to death, but he was more affectionate than me. Right. Like you said, they would fall off the bike, and of course he babied the girls, but the boys, he'll be like, "Oh, let me see," and he'll look at the knee or whatever else. You fall off the bike with me, boy, get your behind up. You a boy, get up.
But see, but
again,
we
I'm different because I wasn't raised with a mother or a father.
Right.
I was raised with my grandma.
So, but the principle, I think, is still the same. You're just the gender opposite.
Yeah, that's why I said it's different. So, I didn't get that. Again, when you're not raised, like for instance, I raised my kids after me and their dad got divorced. He wasn't in the picture anymore. He didn't, whatever.
Right.
However, I took up the single parent role. So with my kids, I had to be the mama and the daddy. And I heard so many times, like women always say, "Oh, my son, though, that's my king," and la la la. No, I never did that, because let me tell you something. You're my son. You're not my king.
Right.
And I get some women, oh, I'm gonna raise them right. Let me tell you something. I could never teach my boys how to be a man. I could only teach them what I knew of as their mother. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And I think so many women are wrong with that. Oh, they don't need their dad or da 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 da. I could teach them how to be a man. How can you teach a man child to be a man when you're a woman? You feel what I'm saying?
It's virtually impossible, right?
Exactly.
It's the same thing. Like if you sitting around, especially you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean, especially you, if we got a group of not women, but a group of mothers,
mm-hmm.
right? We got a group of mothers in here, and y'all talking about childbirth and what the goddamn epidural feel like before you get the shot or after you get the shot, or they talk about C-sections and all that. And then I walk in the room and I say, childbirth ain't that bad, right? I can't speak on shit I don't know nothing about.
Correct.
I know nothing about childbirth.
Yeah.
All I know is when the baby come out and the doctor be like, hey, this one gonna need 6 more weeks before you try to run up in there again. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know about the childbirth. How soon can I get in it after she done pushed it out? But it is unfair for me to sit here and try to make comparisons to shit that I can't relate to.
Yeah.
Right? I've been a boy. And I am a man. That is a boy. My son is a boy. You can't show him. You can only show him from your perspective what it looks like. And most of the times, your perspectives are also based on experiences.
Correct.
Right. And if your shit is based off of experiences, then your fucked up experience is not being broadcast onto my son.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's for me, I try to do the same thing with my son and my daughter, because especially when it comes to dating.
Right.
When it comes to dating, most men are going to tell their daughters, baby, go right there. I want you to date, but I don't want you to date too many people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to wait for your night. What you call it?
Your knight in shining armor.
Right?
Yeah.
That's who you marry, the one who you wait for.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Those same men, when they get their son, man, you got to go out here and play the field till you find the right one. You know what I'm talking about, playboy? Go out there and get it in. Hey, go out there and try to get a goddamn dollar from a goddamn homeless man. If you do that, you get anybody's dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that, right? But we don't realize that we're raising two completely different type of people when we do that. And these people, this girl who's going to grow up to be a woman, and this boy who's going to grow up to be a man, are all came under the same roof,
mm-hmm.
and were taught different shit to deal with relationships.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool.
Yeah. And see, like with my boys,
which is why I do. It kind of goes back to the whole shit with my daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, she ain't spoiled. She getting the same fucking treatment that my son got. She's just getting it with a more, not only feminine, but she's getting it with just a different look.
Right.
I still, because at the end of the day, and then there's some things that I can't say today with her that I can with him.
Right.
Not because he's a boy and she's a girl. I don't give a fuck what I say in front of neither one of them.
Uh-huh.
But at, how old am I? 47? I'll be 48 this month. At 48, my son's 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say some shit to a 28-year-old that I would say to a 15-year-old.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And so the shit is staggered, but I also realize that the staggering kind of works in my favor because I can recollect a lot of the things that I said with him and be like, okay, she's going to go through some of the same shit that he went through. I remember what I said to him. Let me doctor it up so that it is 15-year-old appropriate in 2025.
Right.
15-year-old in goddamn 1992. You can talk to us any kind of way.
Yeah.
We ain't give a fuck.
Show them. Yeah. But that made us tough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We was tough.
Hell yeah.
Now these kids sensitive.
That's why a lot of these people that's around our age right now, that's like, you know what I'm saying, 45 and up, a lot of these goddamn women, it's some good coochie out there with gray hairs on. And around 40, 45 is when them gray hairs start coming in. You know what I'm talking about? Now, wait. Around 40, 45.
Wait, we were talking about kids. So where are we going with this, sir?
We was just that's my kids and dating. You keep to the dating part.
Yeah. You know what? I took you too fast. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now. I just got lost. Like I'm completely lost at this point. Like, huh? Y'all know it's past my bedtime.
He know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I said don't worry about it. I took you too fast. Are you sure you ain't one of these motherfuckers?
I'm positive. I work today. It's past my bedtime, dude. I done got accustomed to going. I be in my bed right now with the cover over here on my shoulder.
I'm about to say because it's early as shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at my phone. Yeah, I don't say. She said late in the morning.
Hey, let me tell you something. That TV be on. I flip it on. I take that cover. I put it on my shoulder. I take my phone. I start scrolling, and my eyes get real sleepy, and then I just drift on off.
Yeah,
I drift on off. I'm getting up.
You know what? And it's crazy because I'm at the point now. I will admit that I am a bit delusional. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't been to sleep. But when I get to that point where I'm like past that delusional phase, yeah, it's like I already been to sleep. I'm probably gonna get up no, I'm not gonna go to Waterbury. You know, that's my spot.
Yeah. But don't you have food right there, sir?
Oh yeah, I ain't finished that.
You want to go and finish it now, don't you?
No, I don't want to finish it now.
I'm gonna have it for a couple more hours. We'll hit them a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
you know, tweeting that.
All right, don't eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich then.
I ain't got no jelly. I ain't got no jelly. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no honey?
Oh, that shit don't hit the same though.
When
it was a struggle meal.
Okay.
Oh, now that's different.
Like,
when it was a struggle meal, that shit was official.
I remember going to school and we had the money for lunch.
Just get a straight.
And they used to give me that sack lunch with that peanut butter and whatever it was. That was the best.
I used to like the milk that you had to cook with the straw. I love the little sack milks.
We never had that. That's some new shit.
No,
we did. What happened was, we did have the carton milk, and then they transgressed to that little plastic thing, and then we graduated and left, and then they got just like our pizzas was square. We had that square pizza.
Was good, but whenever we had a triangle,
and you daggone Skippy. And then they started making some circle pizza. I was like,
who the fuck thought? Yeah, that's bullshit. But who the fuck thought it was cool to give kids at 12 o'clock noon some pizza, some French fries, some vegetable, and some goddamn milk? You got cheese and shit on your goddamn stomach. And then you gonna follow that shit up with, the milk ain't always cold.
And it was always on a Friday.
The milk don't always be cold.
You know what? I asked my girls, I said, Gabby, y'all don't have pizza anymore? Man, no, that school lunch sucks. I was like, well, what y'all be having? I don't know. I don't even eat it. So what they do now, I guess they call themselves trying to be healthier for the kids. So the kids don't get the same that we got. Because like you said, we had pizza, French fries, and what?
Pizza, French fries, some guy there. And then the shit don't make sense. Pizza, French fries, kernel corn, and then a box of milk. You know what I'm saying? Like pizza and corn don't go together. No. Corn and French fries don't go together. No. None of that shit's supposed to be with milk.
The little crispy burrito. I don't know what it was, but I used to put ketchup and mustard over it to make it taste better. But baby, it used to be busting. However, they served that with that. It was like, I guess it was supposed to be a burrito. I don't know what it was. But it was a Mexican dish. So you would think that it would be that. And is something relatable? No, never that. We would have peas or something. I'm like, bro, I don't even
shit don't even go together.
Only thing I didn't touch was the Spam.
And when I got to high school,
I fuck with this.
I
mean, back in the day.
I don't eat Spam.
I'm talking about back in the day. Back in the day, yeah.
I don't eat Spam. And let me tell you why I don't eat Spam.
I remember Spam used to come in, we had to use that special key to open that bitch. Like it wasn't even like the pull tab like they got now. They had a key on the side of that bitch. Well, you had to put that key in and roll that bitch back.
I don't eat Spam.
Spam, Vienna sausages, all that shit.
Let me tell y'all why I don't eat Spam. And I don't want to put this as a damper. But the reason I don't eat Spam is as follows. When I lived with my mother, mind you, my mother passed when I was 8 years old. So before that, I was with my mom. We was poor. We weren't poor. We was poor. Right. We got the box with the government cheese
with the
and
peanut
King
butter,
Vitamin and all of that. Yeah, we got that. Okay, the powdered milk. You know, we got that box. So we lived off of that as much as we could. So on the good days, like on holidays like Christmas and stuff like that, we ate Spam.
Yeah.
And we ate Spam all the time. Spam and grits.
Yes.
Because clearly that was some cheap stuff. And
Spam and rice.
No, we had Spam and grits because the grits came in the box. And that just Spam is disgusting to me now.
Spam is bad.
We used to have it fried. I think my mama baked it. I think she put it on a grill. I don't know. It was disgusting.
I ain't never had it out of the stove, like baked. I have, you fry it on the stove and you put it on the barbecue grill. But I ain't never had it out of the stove.
Man. And let me tell you.
That peanut butter can?
Yeah.
With the shit, by the time you get it, all the oil and rolls to the top, so you got to stir that bitch up real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good ass peanut butter. Once you got this, but that's how motherfucker.
Mac and cheese with the government cheese.
That government, now that was some good grilled cheese.
And you know what? You said King Vitamin. That shit used to be free. Now that shit $17 a bag.
Man, let me tell you
17 goddamn balls a bag.
So me being who I am, we were in the grocery store. We were in Walmart, and I was with the kids, and we were grocery shopping, and we went down the cereal aisle. My kids are bougie because, again, I said my kids were never going to go hungry like I had to go. Okay, so even when I raised them and I didn't have no money, I made sure they ate. I just didn't eat. I know what it is to be hungry. They don't. They never got that opportunity because I made sure that they always had. Mind you, I'm trying to teach them about what I had to deal with, the cereal, because they used the Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops, the name brand stuff. Yeah. So I said, yeah, I'm going to tell y'all good cereal. We used to eat this cereal called King Vitamin. It used to, it was welfare, whatever. They put it on our porch. I said, that junk used to be good. We in the aisle. I see it at Walmart. I said, bet, I'm going to get this for y'all. I pull it down. I said, oh, I'm eating this for dinner. I done got all happy and excited.
Right.
I get home. I done fixed a bowl of King Vitamin cereal.
You got the 2025 King Vitamin.
Let me tell you something. I took that daggone spoon, I put that cereal in my mouth and threw it right back out. I said, what the hell was I eating when I was young? Because ain't nothing about this cereal even good.
Nothing was good about it. And it's crazy because, you know, it got you thinking that I know that your taste buds change as you get older.
Clearly.
But because, like, there's some shit that Zoe would see in the store. And I'm like, oh, I remember I used to hear that when I was little. Let me try that. Like, motherfucker, why? That shit is horrible. You know what I'm saying? And that's
how I felt about
and that's
King
how you
Vitamin.
felt about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
The other day, we went to the BJ's.
Uh-huh.
You know, that was giving out the year thing, whatever. So we go up there, get the junk, and we see the variety pack or the little cereal.
Yeah.
Right? So got the Frosted Flakes in that bitch. They got the Fruit Loops in that bitch. Smacks. They got some other shit.
Yeah.
They got the Smacks.
They got Cocoa Crispy.
Then they got the Corn Pops. Right?
Yeah. That's not the same.
I remember I used to fuck them Corn Pops up back in '88. You hear me?
Like popcorn.
I opened up the little container and opened up that little bitty bag. Pulled 2 bowls.
Dry, sticky popcorn.
You know what I'm saying? That shit tastes like unsweet candy corn.
Yeah.
That shit is, oh my God, it's so disgusting. That shit is still in the goddamn pan.
Just like Sugar Smacks.
Yeah.
I used to tear that up too.
Shit with the little frogs.
But they look like roaches.
Hey, now them roaches, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Them shit was good. I had some of them.
I like the bootleg with the whatever the hell that animal was, like a little bear.
Oh, the one with the bear on it, because the frog one is from Kellogg's. Mm-hmm. The bear one is from Post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, what's this motherfucking name?
I can't think it. Yeah. But whatever. I used to.
Yeah, but the one with the frog, I used to fuck them up. And motherfuckers used to say that shit, that them little shits look like goddamn roach eggs and shit.
No, it looked like roaches. Right, and if you grew up.
Told me about some roaches.
Oh, like I did. I shared a room with roaches, okay? Roaches and a big ass field rat. Because we stayed in the hood back then. Because again, my mom didn't have no money. We was po. So, I mean, we were so poor. After my mom passed, my grandma took custody of me, my sister, and my brother. Okay. So one night she made spaghetti for dinner and she had salad on the side. So she put out salad dressings, right. Different salad dressings. It was Italian, ranch, stuff like that, Thousand Island. It was like 7 or 8 different bottles of salad dressing. Mind you, my grandma is Italian, so her Italian dressing she made homemade. Okay, so needless to say, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, we having salad. That's my favorite meal. So I got up from the table. I went to the refrigerator. And my grandma said, Nikki, that's what they called me growing up. Nikki, what are you getting out the refrigerator? I said, oh, I need salad dressing. She said, the salad dressing is right here on the table. What salad dressing are you looking for in there? I picked the ketchup up and said this. And she looked at me and she thought I was joking. So I
didn't know where this was going.
So I went and sat down at the table.
I didn't know what.
And I proceeded to take the ketchup and I put it on my salad. Because again, when we had salad at home with my mother, she had ketchup packets. Right. And we put it on our salad because that was the dressing. I had no idea. Do y'all know my grandma about smacked the hell out of me across that table? I cried like a baby because I didn't know what I did wrong until she told me. She took me the next day and was like, look, I lost my cool, my bad. But that's ketchup that goes on French fries, hamburgers, not salad. This is salad. So it was like anybody that grew up po.
You know what? Speaking of salad dressing and shit not tasting like it used to. Mm-hmm. Why was at some point the black dressing for all black people was Thousand Island?
Mm-hmm. It was. And that Thousand Island with the bacon.
That bitch orange now.
Have you tried that shit lately?
I got some in the refrigerator now.
Oh my goodness.
But I got the Thousand Island with bacon in it.
I haven't had that shit in years. Now I want to goddamn make me a salad and just go buy because I'm scared that the shit is not gonna taste the same.
The Thousand Island with bacon.
That's what I used to get. You know, the Thousand Island. Yeah. What brand was it? What I get? I can't remember. But
it depends. Whatever is on sale is what I get. It might be wishbone, it might be crab. It depends on who got the better sale.
You know, there's some shit, and that kind of is a weird segue, but you made me think about something. Like, there's certain shit, like, in terms of food, like grocery shopping food.
Mm-hmm.
There's some shit that all of us black people will be willing to say, yeah, for this, I'll take the store brand. What's your top 5 store brand things that you would get? Better yet, let me ask you.
Well, it depends. Now, Publix, their store brand is pretty good. And some of Kroger.
No. That's not what I mean, right? So, like, okay, if you want bologna.
I'm
just saying hypothetically.
Only ice cream.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No.
So, what food item would you be willing to say, you know what, for this, I'll take the store brand?
Spaghetti noodles.
That's a good one. Because that shit don't make no difference.
No, spaghetti noodles for sure.
Yeah.
I don't care for the cereal as much. And that's only because when I do buy the off-brand, it sits in the pantry because my kids, and it just don't hit the same. No. It's not the same. Like Cookie Crisp, I got to have Cookie Crisp.
Right.
Like, it's not the same. Captain Crunch, I don't want I want Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch berries. I don't want crunch.
Yeah, fruit bowls.
Whatever that. Yeah, I don't want that. If I want Cocoa Krispies, I need Cocoa Krispies, not Cocoa, whatever they call it. Right. I don't want all of that. Fruity Pebbles, I'm gonna need Fruity Pebbles.
You know what? I'm gonna let you get back to that list, but it made me think about Dunkin' Donuts, right? When I was in Virginia, I was stationed at the Norfolk Station Navy base, right?
Uh-huh.
And on that Navy base, they had a Dunkin' Donuts inside of the mall or whatever, right?
Right.
I went to go get the donuts, and that's my first time ever having Dunkin' Donuts. I never bought Dunkin' Donuts again, right? And you can't relate to this, but he can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you, especially when you got down, 13, 14 years old, you trying to get girls a hickey and shit and kissing on their neck or whatever. Your girls will put on perfume on their neck.
Yeah.
And so men have to taste perfume neck a lot back in the day. And we still remember what that shit tastes like. Right? Mm-hmm. We ain't had perfume neck in 20 years, but we know exactly what that tastes like.
Uh-huh.
When you get them cheap ass Fruit Loops, that shit tastes like cheap ass perfume to me. It tastes like perfume neck.
They got that one little gel that tastes like that smells like Fruit Pebbles.
Oh, I don't give a fuck what it smells like.
Wow.
Well, except for that thing now. That thing got to smell right. Let me just say that for everybody. That thing got to smell right. I don't care about what it's other shit.
One thing I can tell you right now is you high.
I'm really not.
You kidding me?
I'm really not. We gonna watch this shit back.
5%.
What? He don't look like it to you?
No, he about 65%.
Look at how he's sitting. I ain't never seen you like that.
Cause you're sitting there with a chair with a back. I got to be slow.
Yeah, but you just laid back and you just chilling. I'm like, dang, is he gonna fall asleep?
No, I told you I'm up.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to shut it down.
Yeah, because she got to go to sleep.
I sure do. And I got some ice cream calling my name too.
And I have I need to go to the basement and get my hard drive. I have some more pictures. Oh, that's another thing that I did while we was out. this past Saturday, which was November the 1st, I shot a wedding in Kearns. I don't know how old the bride and the groom were. They were our elders.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But a beautiful couple.
Oh, that's right.
Good. And you know the maturity that I have now, right? When I was 20 years old, if I go to somebody's wedding and the woman is crying and the man is tough, I'm cool.
Right.
Right. But if the man is crying and the woman is cool, 20 years ago, you'd have said, you know, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Right.
Right.
But looking at this past wedding and seeing this man like confess his love and then emotionally break down when he was reading his own vows, man, that was beautiful.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this really, really, really nice wedding. I just have maybe an hour worth of work to do. I'll probably get that knocked out tonight on that photo shoot, and then I have another photo shoot 10 days from today.
Oh, okay.
On the 15th. So I've been busy with that, and you know, dealing with a lot of bullshit with the election. Yeah. In my hometown.
Right.
But that's a whole nother podcast because I can talk about y'all.
Well, we'll do it another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we about to leave.
Yeah, so
I'm about to go night-night.
She about to go night-night, but wait a minute, we got a new comment. I didn't even see it over there.
Oh, we do? Oh, shit. Y'all told Darrell, but wow. That's why she was just calling me.
Oh, and
that was my fault. And I was like, I'm gonna call her when I get in the car because I figured she was we were about to talk about something and I ain't need y'all to hear it. But seeing that she about to cuss me out, I'll talk to her tomorrow. I don't feel like hearing that in Spanish today.
You know what?
I don't like hearing it in Spanish.
You know what? And here's the cool part for me, right? I gave her my phone number,
and
she still ain't called me. So what's gonna happen? Turn number. Call back again. Oh, she gonna put you on.
No, she keeps that phone on D&D.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
What you want?
Fuck y'all. And I hope you got me on speaker because fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I just want y'all to know. Fuck Silas. Fuck Pizza and fuck the real goofy having ass in the background. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm finna clip this. This gonna be the clip right here.
Yeah.
And what else? You're not gonna say nothing in Spanish?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then we ain't in that much trouble. Then we ain't in that much trouble. Then.
What do you mean you're not in that trouble? You look out. You know what?
You know when you really mad at us, you speak in Spanish, so we good.
I'm mad. No, I'm mad, but y'all want to put me out there in Spanish. That's what the problem is. But
and then you got the nerve to have a country accent right now.
I'm about to say, because who the fuck am I talking to right now?
Right. Country
accent is crazy.
You the one
with the
accent right now.
Shut the fuck up, because I'm not even talking to you to begin with, actually. So I don't even care what you gotta say. Truth be told.
At least it's not in Spanish.
Yeah, we winning, y'all. Yeah. Everybody that know her, she cuss you out in Spanish.
No te preocupes, Tanika. No te preocupes. You gonna find out Spanish.
Los papas fritas.
Yeah, I got it. Darrell, you laughing over there sound like a fucking goof. Ain't shit funny.
Oh man, now that was all East Coast right there.
Yeah, that was.
That was all.
That was from New York right then, huh? Yeah. I heard it.
Country to New York. That's right. Y'all kick your kids. Okay, y'all think this is funny? Okay, I'm gonna kick your kids too.
We here.
Yeah.
You kidding a lot.
I bet I am. Fuck all y'all. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I see who my true friends are, and it ain't y'all apparently.
Hey, what my? You know what? Never
If y'all
mind.
didn't want me there, y'all heard to say y'all.
It was last minute, and when I looked at your location, you were already in Stone Mountain, and I knew. Did you go to Walmart today?
No. Fuck a Walmart. For what? Fuck a Walmart.
For your household stuff.
No, fuck out of here with the household stuff. I'll get it tomorrow. When did y'all plan this?
We did.
Last minute. It wasn't even planned. We just.
Last minute when?
When I looked at your location, your ass was already in Stone Mountain.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Y'all had this planned already. It's okay.
How the hell we had this planned already?
First of all,
Is somebody coughing?
Darrell is there. Y'all know with Darrell, you have to tell him in advance for him to be
No, this nigga just texted me.
Why? He just texted Darrell too. You know Darrell was off. You know that. You know Darrell can't get out the house like that. Stop it.
Hey, but cut the shit. Cut the shit. Good night, motherfuckers. Good night.
He talking about, man, cut it. Y'all put my business out there. Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, Darrell.
yeah, we forgot.
You forgot me?
No, we forgot Darrell can't. We can't put Darrell out there like that. That's what.
You know what? And on that note,
And this is our producer cussing us out. It was last minute.
Apparently, I'm not, because I'm not understanding. I'm watching a movie, and next thing you know, I come to the kitchen and get something to grip on, like you on Facebook. Guess what? 2 hoes I see on Scrolling down, I see 2, one dark skin hoe, one light skin hoe.
hey, that's some shit.
Wait a minute, I ain't light skinned heifer.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then I hear Goofy Goofer in the back.
Goofy Goofer. Oh
Oh
wow.
man.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
So, do you want to say anything to the people before we let them go?
Do I want to say? Oh, now you want to put me in it?
Because you know what? See, you have to look at things from a different lens. You have to look at things from a different perspective, right?
Right.
Okay, this is what I want you.
That's the bullshit.
No, hear it out, right? So, you know, Beyonce, when she performs, she's always the last one to perform, right? There's no way that we gonna have Kelly Clarkson and Fantasia be the goddamn headliner when Beyonce is on the bill. We had you are the Beyonce.
That's the bullshit.
What are you dropping in the background?
What's over there?
Is
I'm
that?
picking up a pie.
Oh.
That's the bullshit you think you gonna butter me up with?
Hey,
What you finna cook?
hey, T-Fad, don't do that. T-Fad, don't do that.
That's the bullshit you finna butter me up with?
T-Fad, don't do that.
Oh, baby, that's the cheapest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you got to get shit on clearance.
Dang, that food must be good, Johanny. What you eating?
Salmon, girl.
Oh, you already cooked it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, well, what we ain't gonna sit here and just let these people sit up here and listen to you smack.
Oh,
is that?
Hi, y'all. I see on the flip side. Apparently, I'm not the producer no more because I ain't invited. But I hope y'all have a wonderful.
Girl, we just started. I told you it was last
Bye,
minute.
y'all.
A mí no me importa nada esa mierda. A mí no me hable. A mí no me importa.
Bueno,